All right, let me show you this amazing technique that can help you to achieve a neat finishing when you are creating your footwear. Hi, my name is Ojurele Mojibola, and I'm still your shoemaking made easy to tell. So one important thing, now you're going to do this before you wrap your insole, and this is what I mean. So you're going to place, like for what I have here is like a slippers. So I'm going to place it right on top of this. Now I'm going to go ahead and position it exactly the way I want it to be. Now you can start with, making sure this is in here. Make sure it's there, and we have this way, and we have this way. So this is practically what we have here. So now you're going to place this on top of this. Now the most important part of this is that you want to monitor where this particular tongue, that strap that goes in, where it stops. Is it stopping at 5 centimeters? I mean, if you measure from here to where it's stopping, is it 5 centimeters? Let's go ahead and check. Now let's check. So it means if I slot this in, wherever I stop, now if you look at it, you find out that it's not up to 5. So what it means is that I'm going to adjust this downward a bit more, because it is at 5 centimeters and I'm going to be punching it even when I finish wrapping. It's still not yet there. I'm going to bring it down a bit more. Please just follow me on this. So I have my 5 right here. Can you see that it's at 5? Can you see 5? So I might have to push it forward a bit because I noticed that there's a little difference. So with what I have here, I'm going to go ahead and align this. You can see the way I'm trying to hold it down at the front and align this. Now, the shoe last is actually longer than it, and it's because the sole I'm using is actually size 38 sole. So what I'm going to do now, like I said, I want to ensure that by the time I actually last, it's perfectly fitting and it's neat. So I'm going to ensure that I place it well on this side. Look at it at the back, make sure that it's correctly positioned. You understand? Somebody will be wondering, how do I know if it's correctly positioned? That's why I created a weekend class for everyone who has zero knowledge about shoemaking. All I want to do in this class is to take you from zero knowledge to making your own footwear, making for your family, and creating a totally new stream of income even from it. We're going to be meeting just Fridays and Saturdays. It's starting in the month of May. We are meeting just Fridays and Saturdays. Now, the videos are recorded, so all you need to do, go to class, watch. We have a community where you ask questions. You can always ask your questions there. What do? We pick up a design. We teach you how to create it from start to finish. Immediately you make your payments, you have access to archives of video that exposes you to materials, tools, all of the necessary information you need to know as a beginner, which is not even part of the class at all. We are going to be taking you through a 7-point process on how to get your first customer, even as you sign up for this class. No, somebody is wondering, how much is the class? The class is 3,500 naira monthly. So let's go back to our training. Now, if you look at this particular one, you find out that this is here and this is here. Now, looking at it intently this way, you find out that it looks like this is downward and this is upward. Now, this is the outer part of your footwear. Your strap should not be up here and then down on this other side. So what does that mean? I'm going to go back to this side and do all the necessary correction. If I can bring it downward, probably I want it to be a bit downward, I can put it. If I want it to be upward, it means I'm going to adjust this part to actually go upward as well. So I want it to be almost at the same spot. Now, if you look at this, you find out that they are almost at the same spot here and here. So what will I do at this point? I am going to actually draw a line here, draw another line at the inner part, draw one here, and draw another one here. So that particular point is very important, and the reason is because I am going to actually be cutting out about 2 millimeters away from that side. Now, somebody's wondering why. This is going to achieve a neat finishing. Whether you're a believer, you're a beginner rather, or you're trying to improve your shoemaking skill, I can tell you the weekend class is for you. If you're a total beginner, it is very perfect for you. Like I said, we are going to be taking you through on 7-point process on how you're going to get your first customer. Most of the time, before you make your first 2 sales, the amount you paid for the class is actually covered. It's a monthly class. So if you actually applied and joined the first class and you find out, no, I'm not finding this valuable, I don't think I can do this, then you can stop. But the truth is that if you're looking for a skill you want to acquire, and you are looking at how it can be made easy, considering your work, considering other assignments, then this is for you. Now, what am I going to do to this? I'm going to go ahead and cut through this and cut through this side. Let's go ahead and do that. So we call this utility knife. I told you are going to have access to all the materials and the tools. You will know what exactly you need. And then, of course, as a beginner, I don't encourage you to go and buy material and buy tools even before you start the class. No, please don't. Because by the time you start the class, you begin to face what is important per time. You don't just buy everything. So what do we do now? I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, I'm going to just be cutting about 2 centimeters away. So the way it slants, that's the way I'm going to actually slant it here. And I'm going to remove this part. I'm sure you see what it looks like before I finally wrap. This is one of my technique in actually creating my unique handmade footwear. And when you see it, you don't believe that it is actually handmade. You understand? So it is actually an intentional class for intentional students. So now I can go ahead and wrap this. By the time I wrap it and I last it, I'm sure you are going to love what you see. All right, I encourage you to go ahead and comment beginners, and I will actually guide you on how to make your payment for the month of May, and then we are going to take it up from there.